Hello and thanks for joining us on the new Know, reaching you live from Abuja. I'm Zenred Dingmoon. Let's begin with the headlines. Assures of commitment to empowering youths, states, and strategic studies, NIPS, State House correspondent Musbah and Wahab reports. Okay, that report will come subsequently. We're moving on. Figures from the National Census, including the procurement of 700
Open, President Bola Tinubu, represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, reaffirms the administration's commitment to enhancing the institutional capacity of the Nigerian police force and ensuring its effect. The governor of Ogun State, Dapo Abiodun, expresses the policy trust of the state government in galvanizing resources and stakeholders synergy towards engendering Nigerian police and other agencies' efforts at taking security and safety of citizens to the next.
Over the past 2 years,
Nigeria's Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbeto Kunsei's strategic direction, which mirrors President Tinubu's security vision and underscores the determination to cultivate a police force that is professionally competent to combat
terrorism and transnational organized crimes. To effectively address these challenges, intelligence-led policing must remain at the core of our while enhancing community engagement citizen participation in policing.
IGPs of Kenya and Rwanda highlight the importance of secured and conducive environment to economic development.
They benefit from the wide range of that respond to unique and dynamic security challenges.
It is our responsibility to create an environment where every
report where President Bola Tinubu says he will not relent on his administration's goal of empowering youths through viable endeavors, especially digital economy. The president's commitment came at the presentation of a report from members of the Senior Executive Course 46 of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, NIPS. State House correspondent Musbah and Wahab reports.
You will be seated.
Would report on their critical national assignments. Creating an enabling environment for the empowerment and growth issues, challenges and opportunities. The group reportedly visited 5 African countries, India and Qatar, in addition to Nigerian states, in the course of their research and their recommendations in their report.
Departments and agencies to migrate to the onegov.ng portal immediately.
Propose strategic collaborations between government institutions, the private sector, and academia to equip young Nigerians with 21st century skills. Furthermore, we must accelerate the implementation of policies that promote digital inclusivity and bridge the urban-rural divide.
The inquiry, he believes their recommendations would further position the country to lead the rest of the continent in digital economy.
At the core of our administration, we set the priority since we started to empower our youths. We are not going to hope accomplished for this country.
We believe firmly that the digital economy will truly contribute.
This set of NIPS participants has done his bid in these special assignments, and President Bola Tinubu is ensuring that their recommendations would not end up just on the shelves, as he has directed the minister.
Conducting a new national population and housing census with biometric, Tinubu met with officials to the government's present financial realities. He suggested that the National Identity Management Commission be part of the review and reiterated through more effective social security. President Tinubu noted that government incentives such as the sale and distribution of metric capturing should be central to the process, with multiple identification features including facial and voice recognition. Chairman of the NPC, Nasir Isa Kwara, acknowledged that the figures of the laws that directly impacts the population. He reported on the preparation of the committee engaged with development partners to seek. We'll take a break now. More reports.
I am Oluremi Tinubu, the global and national Stop TB champion. Many people have asked why I'm surrounding the disease. He would not speak up or seek for help. His death was a painful reminder that we could have intervened and saved a life. Tuberculosis is an airborne disease that primarily affects the lungs, but can also impact other parts of the body. Being airborne means anyone, regardless of their socio-economic status, can contain to 206 deaths every day. Globally, one person succumbs to TB every 25 seconds, which is a staggering 3,456 lives lost daily. Or primary healthcare center for proper facilities. Let us also remember not to stigmatize or discriminate against TB patients or those who have been treated for TB. Individuals who have been cured of TB cannot infect others. I call on all stakeholders, especially the private sector, to join us in the fight to end TB in Nigeria. Together, we can make a difference.
Hearing on 4 major tax bills, Ignatius Unko reports.
In a decisive move to overhaul Nigeria's tax system, the Senate held a public hearing on the 4 critical tax reform bills, namely the Joint Revenue Board's bill. These bills, which passed second reading in November 2024, aim to enhance transparency, boost government revenue, and create a fairer tax environment, particularly for small businesses.
I'm only advising Nigerians. Tally a while. Look at your country, look at your tax system. Do we need reform? If you agree we need reform.
Legislation that will guide our tax collection.
Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, alongside top government officials, provided key insight into the proposed reforms.
So we must arrive at, we must modernize our tax laws, enhance compliance, broaden the tax base
that supports economic growth while safeguarding investor interest.
Members, including representatives from Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, Association of Capital Market Academics of Nigeria, Fiscal Responsibility Commission, the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Supreme Council for Sharia in Nigeria weighed in on the bills. There was consensus on the importance of the reforms, but concerns were raised about some.
Was raised. It may have impact on the charter of the institute.
So we are proposing that the bill,
Sustainable tax system. Ignatius Nkwo, NTA News.
Now, media professionals from across the 36 states of the country and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, are to.
All is now set for the 80th. All is now set for the 80th General Assembly of the Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, Chairman Organizing Committee, who is also the Commissioner of Information, Bauchi State.
Every committee is set and conference, you can see now all is set here. So we are just expecting our guests. Some have started arriving since yesterday, and today they are continuing. Also, we are expecting this number. And regarding what we hope this conference will achieve is, since we are having almost and discuss about the challenges facing the media, we know that the media is just like any other industry now. They have different type of challenges, and the media executive that will gather here, I expect they will be able to discuss.
Demos is expected at the event. We will keep you updated with
the payment of bridging claims owed its members by the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulator.
Depot Chairman Ibman Gumbi said 1 year after their last demand of over 1 billion, payment is yet to commence, despite promise of payments in 40 days, following intervention by
and NATO in order to take a collective action in due course. And
they allege that prolonged delay in payment is affecting them.
They did not pay our money within 7 working days. We are going to withdraw our services in all over the country, and we are going to withdraw our tanks from loading and discharging. At the same time, we are going to lock all our stations across the whole Nigeria. It's to start from today.
To this effect, the 9 North
Abuja Division. Bello is being prosecuted by the Economic and
Financial Crimes Matter before the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja. The former governor of Kogi State and 3 others are standing trial on allegations bordering on fraud and money laundering. Yahaya Bello and the 3 others are facing 19 count charge preferred against them by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. In place of trial on the alleged 80.2 billion